This video is about Tarantella by Agnieszka Lasko. Hope I've pronounced that roughly correctly. Piece number A3 in the current grade 2 syllabus. So let's talk about this a little bit. A tarantella is a lively dance, usually in 6/8 time, as this is. So remember, 6/8 is basically has a feel of 2 in a bar, but the beat is divided into 3. So it's 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Now, I'm not going to do the repeats. If you are doing a proper performance of it, you should do the repeats, especially since the dynamics change in the repeat. So if you look at the first section, the first 2 lines, it's repeated and it says second time P, piano, and also second time both hands an octave higher. But the repeats are not required for the exam, so we're not going to bother about that. There's a similar repeat in bars 25 to 32, so I'm not going to bother with those. Just looking at that first section, right hand, fairly simple. I'll take it slowly for now. That's the first line, so we start in this position, D minor, reach down for C sharp, play the E. It says 4, which I think is the most comfortable. You could use 3, but whatever you do, keep the thumb roughly over the D, because then you have to go back to that. So you're in that position. You're just reaching over, coming back. Can you see? I might just move the... Yes, I think you can. Sorry. Moving the camera there. So, and then the second line is the same as the first, but without that last note. Also, if you notice, the fingering's different because it says 3. You can use 1. You've got to move your hand up anyway, so that really is, you can use any finger you like on that last D. So our first section, right hand. Meanwhile, our left hand plays some nice strong chords. So we start there, D, F, A, and then the second chord, your hand stays in the same position, except your thumb moves forward to the B flat. Remember it's B flat because of the key signature. And you'll do that chord with 1, 3 and 5, that chord with 1, 2 and 5, at least that's what I suggest. So it's, and then you do A and G together, jump down to the A, those two are staccato, and then play D and F together. And the suggested fingering is 1 and 2. You could jump back up, 1 and 2 is probably easier, and then jump back up to repeat. And it's repeated exactly as before, so that all those 2 lines left hand will be... Okay, so hands together, it's going to be... Then we move to a new position. We go quiet, P, although there's a bit of a crescendo, and we use pedals, so lots to think about here. So you were here, or possibly there, you're going to move to this position. You're going to play what's actually an A major arpeggio divided between the hands. So you go to this position, including C sharp, which will be the third finger in both hands. So you go left, 5, 3, 1, right takes over 1, 3, 5, and you reach over with your left hand, second finger is easiest, to play that top A, so it's... and that's staccato. And you do that with the pedal down and take it off when you hit the staccato note, so... like that. I started a little loudly there, it should be quieter. Getting louder. Then we go here. So both second fingers on the black keys, C sharp and B flat. Tuck the thumbs under, because then we play D and A, and then F with 3 in the right, D with 5 in the left, and then E and A. So the right hand fingering of that little bit is 2, 1, 3, 2, 5. And in the left it's 2, 1, 5, 1. So taking those, 4 bars. Like that. Then we do a very similar thing, but starting here. Same sort of pattern to begin with, but starting on D. So we're higher up now, and the black key is F sharp this time. And I'm not sure whether that will come out on the camera. Just. I'm going to move the camera slightly. There we are. So. Like that. Same thing you did before, but in a different place. And then this is very similar. Where we had B flat and C sharp, now we have E flat and F sharp with 2 thumbs tucked under. Actually, it's left hand says 3. I think 2 is better in both those cases. And then thumbs there, D and G, and then G and B flat, and D and A. So the right hand of that bit is going 2, 1, 3, 2. Left hand is going 2, 1, 5, 1. So that bit is. So if I take those 8 bars, and off. Notice that at the end of bar 19, 11, 12, we were here, and you stay in that position for that. So we've done. Stay there for this. Next 4 bars, the left hand is very easy. It's just playing A over and over again. The right hand is following a sort of sequence. It's actually 5 bars, isn't it? Not 4. So it's. As to fingering, any finger you like really for the left hand. Thumb is good. I think use the thumb. Remember the B flat there. And C sharp there. Now it says to use the pedal and to change the pedal with every bar. So it should be, you quickly change the pedal. Change, change, change. So I'm quickly lifting it up and down so that I'm sustaining most of the notes. So. Actually lifting up and down exactly as I play the first note of each bar. Okay, then the left carries on its own. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you follow the fingering, it looks slightly confusing, but it, fairly simple to grasp. Thumb under. Okay. Then we have the first section exactly as before, this time even louder, fortissimo. I must say it's very enjoyable to play that. It's sort of vigorous and satisfying. Good, so that takes us up to bar 33. Now then the roles of the hands are sort of reversed because the left hand is going to play da 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 da, not with the A afterwards, just that. Now notice bar 33. It says start with your 4th finger. do that, because you don't need to get up here. Don't start with your fifth. It's much harder to control there. So start with your fourth. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then it simply goes an octave higher, plays exactly the same thing, a little quieter. Note it's octave higher because we're in the treble clef now. Then bar 37 goes an octave higher still, and this time goes jump down to A, finish on D. So it finishes in the treble clef. I'll just go through all that again, that left hand from bar 33. Move, move, quiet here. Meanwhile, the right hand is now going to play chords. They're not the same chords as the left was playing at the beginning. The first one is a D minor chord, D, F and A. The second one is different. It's C sharp, G and A. So it's going to be 1, 4, 5. Use your thumb on the C sharp. We don't very often use our thumb on black. Well, you did in the other hand, so that's not a surprise. So it's. So the first two are staccato. The second one is a bit longer. It's a dotted crotchet. Off and jump smartly up an octave and do the same thing again, except a little quieter. Now we go up another octave. The notation looks the same, but notice there's the ottava symbol above it, which indicates that you play an octave higher than written. That's to save having to use lots of ledger lines. So then we go. Then we jump down. It looks higher, but it's not, because the octave higher symbol has stopped. So those notes here, in the last but one bar, are G and C sharp. So G with the thumb, C sharp with the fourth, that's staccato, and then finish with that chord, F and D, with 5 and 1, 1 and 5. So how that all fits together, I'll play hands together from bar 33. Move, move, so it finishes quite quietly. Got to be quite smart with that move at the end. These moves are relatively easy because you're moving from there. Both hands move together, an octave higher. Both hands move together, another octave higher. So you finish up there. And then you've got to move there. 1, 1, 4, and then 5, 1, 5. Okay. It'll take a little bit of practice to get that, partly because we're not quite so used to playing chords with our right and playing, strong melody with the left. Good exercise for your fingers, though. Okay, I think I'll play through the whole thing now, again without repeats. So. And there you are. I hope that was helpful, but that's the end of that video.